there, Matt Brown here. It's Esports Go. Overwatch League Wednesday kicked off with a terrific matchup between the LA Gladiators and the LA Valiant. Here's how the crosstown battle went. What a match! We need a map 5 to decide who is the best Los Angeles team in Stage 3. We're on Oasis. On the first round, Agilities is laying down covering fire as Farah from the edge of the map. This is no problem for Fisher though. He goes primal and chases after Agilities. Fisher sticks to him like glue though and takes him out. With the Farah out of the way, the Gladiators secure the point. The Valiant are only able to gain the point at 99%. There is a long road ahead for the Valiant if they want to win this round. Agilities saves his ultimate for the next fight. Before he can use it though, the Gladiators dive onto him. If you blinked, you probably missed it. The focus fire of the Gladiators dive is impressive. The Valiant are forced to retreat. Agilities makes his way back and this time gets to use it. Big Goose shuts him down though with his Battle Mercy. The Gladiators take round 1. In the next round, Agility sticks on his Farah. This odd pick really works out though, since the Gladiators do not have a counter with their 3-tank setup. The Valiant are able to gain the point first. The Gladiators finally start contesting the point. They claim a spot in the corner while Asher guns down the Farah with McCree. With Agilities out of the way, they are able to take the point. It comes down to the wire with both teams above 90%. Fisher goes for the stun on the enemy diva, but as he is being pushed, a self-destruct is released, killing the charging Fisher. No frontline shield makes for a sad Gladiators team. The Valiant take round 2. On map 3, once again, Agilities is on. You guessed it, Farah. This time though, Hydration on Sombra hacks Farah, and now without Agilities, the Gladiators are able to take the point. The Gladiators are trying to keep it in their control, but Agilities' barrage forces them to retreat. The Valiant take it back. It's back and forth on this map. The Gladiators, though, are able to get the backline picks to force the rest of the Valiant to retreat. It's all coming down to the wire. We're once again at 99 to 99%. Shaz tries to keep the dream alive. The Valiant's assault is too much though. They push out the remaining Gladiators to take the map 5 win. Tonight, Wings Out is stronger than Shields Up. Final score, Valiant 3, Gladiators 2. Well, that was entertaining. Back and forth they went throughout the match. Space kept up his incredible diva play, while Surefour turned it on when it mattered most to bring the Gladiators to the top almost, but in the end, the Valiant got over the hump and pulled through the tough matchup. Some elite play here. Valiant now a league leading 5-0 in Stage 3. All right, let's move on to the Dallas Fuel versus the San Francisco Shock. Some good offensive action in this one. On map 2, the Shock are ahead 1 map. The Fuel are on the attack on Blizzard World. After a few quick picks, the Shock are forced to disengage. They take a pretty easy point A capture. The Fuel have trouble pushing the payload. Dante jumps down from above and lands a pulse bomb on Unko. The frontline chase off the remaining Fuel members to keep the point protected. The Fuel find themselves in overtime just short of the second point. The Shock stand strong, and once Seagull's diva is taken out, the Shock keep the Fuel short of finishing the map. The Shock's attack kicks off similar to the Fuel's. A few quick picks make room for an easy point A capture. Unlike the Fuel though, they are able to get the payload moving. Dante's EMP sets up the Shock to take out the front line of the Fuel. The payload is able to be moved close to where the Fuel finish. The boys in blue are able to keep the Shock's assault at bay though, all the way to overtime, with only a Tracer and a Mercy on the point. They are easily focused and pushed out. The Shock take the map 2 win. They will go on to win the next 2, securing the 4-0 sweep over the Fuel. All right, a dominant performance by the Shock. Great work by Dante in this one on a team that attracts so much attention to Sinatra. Dante is the best at being a consistent force for the Shock to rely on. All right, now the night ended with the Shanghai Dragons and the Seoul Dynasty. Seoul, one of 2 teams to not have a sweep against the Dragons. Was this the opportunity Shanghai can take? We start the highlight on Volskaya Industries. The Dragons are on the attack first. Fearless releases a primal rage. He clears out the point for a Dragon's point A capture. The Dragons hit the wall that is the Dynasty's defense though. first, they have to face Flutter's Genji. He whips out the Dragon Blade and clears out the dragons. In the last few seconds, the dragons are forced back by Miro's Primal Rage. They have no way to reach the point. Only a Tracer is able to make it to the point to bring it to overtime. Ado is cleared out quickly though, and the dragons are preventing from getting the second point. On the Dynasty's attack, Fleta spots the back line of the Dynasty behind a corner. The front line of the Dynasty dive in and clear them out. The rest of the Dynasty take the opportunity to earn a quick point A capture. Point B is even faster. The Dragons have no answer for the Dynasty's dive. They are able to push them off. Since the Dynasty only needed one tick on the point, if you blinked, you probably missed it. Map 1 goes to Seoul. They will move on to win 2 more maps out of the 3. The final score of the night, Dynasty 3, Dragons 1. Dynasty pull it out, but it wasn't without a little bit of drama. The one map they dropped was important. They are now 2 behind the Gladiators in map differential this stage. That could come into play when the stage playoffs get closer. All right, let's move on to Heroes and Zeros. My hero for the day is Kareev of the LA Valiant. The support is so important because of his versatility. On the tiebreaker map against the Gladiators, Kareev switched from a Mercy to a Zenyatta, and it gave a vastly different look. He had some major plays, and we can't forget that Custa opens it up for him. It's Custa who also switched from Lucio to Mercy in that map, so it's this dynamic duo that makes all the difference for the LA Valiant. Now, for the zero of the day, it's gotta be the Dynasty dropping a map to the Dragons. We already talked about this, but Seoul needs every map that they can get. As unfortunate as it may be, Shanghai is the best chance of taking all 4. Now, we'll see when the Stage 3 playoffs come around, but this map loss could come back to bite them. All right, go ahead, grab a quick bite, come back, and we'll have more Esports Go right after this. Welcome back. Let's take a look at today's Overwatch League matches. First up, the Houston Outlaws against the Florida Mayhem. Houston cannot afford to lose this one. If they still want some kind of shot at the stage playoffs, Florida's looking to snap a 6-match losing streak dating back to stage 2. Now, next will be the Boston Uprising and the London Spitfire. Now, another team that can't afford to lose, the London Spitfire, champions of Stage 1, are battling to avoid getting their 4th loss of the stage. On the other hand, Boston could be the second team to get to 5-0 as the surprise power in the league right now. And capping it off will be the Philadelphia Fusion and the New York Excelsior. Really intriguing matchup here. Philly could take down the top team in the league, who are reeling after 2 5-map matches last week. Gonna be some great strategy to watch as this chess game unfolds. Okay, enjoy those and have a great rest of the week. Justin Maestas will be in and have you covered through Saturday. Be sure to check us out on our website, challengemedia.tv, for more gaming news. Also check us out and follow us on Facebook and Twitter as well. Thanks for watching Esports Go. We'll see you next time.